So, have you ever felt like you're just stuck? Not really failing, but you're definitely not soaring either? Well, today we're going to dive into that exact feeling using the incredible wisdom of motivational speaker Les Brown. We'll explore what his journey can teach all of us about our own. It's a feeling a lot of us know, right? Just getting by. You're punching the clock, going through the motions, doing what you have to do, but that's it. It's like your life is stuck in neutral. And, while that feeling is super common, Les Brown has a pretty stark warning for us. It's also dangerously comfortable.
Now, for Les Brown, this isn't just some catchy line he came up with. Not at all. These words, they come from a place of really deep personal experience. He lived this. He was caught in that exact cycle, knowing deep down he could do more, but just couldn't figure out how to break free.
So what is really going on here? Well, Les Brown actually gives this whole thing a name. He calls it the comfort zone trap. Let's dig into what he means by that. You gotta notice how subtle this trap is. It's not some huge, dramatic failure that makes you stop and rethink everything. No, it's just a quiet little whisper in your head that says, this is fine. And that's exactly what makes it so dangerous. It slowly convinces you that just being okay is a perfectly fine place to set up camp. So how does this trap actually show up in our day-to-day lives, especially at work? Well, Les Brown points to this really powerful dynamic that he calls the unspoken agreement. And here it is, the cycle in plain sight. On one side, the company pays you just enough so you don't walk out the door. And on the other side, you work just hard enough so they don't show you the door. It's this stable, totally predictable, and completely stagnant system. It's a silent contract that so many of us sign without even realizing it, trading away our true potential for a little bit of comfort. Les Brown would often ask this exact question to his audiences. And I'm asking you now, do you know someone like this? A friend, maybe a coworker? Or if we're being really honest with ourselves, do we sometimes see that person staring back at us in the mirror? But the cost of being in this trap, it goes way beyond just having a job you don't love. The real price is what it does to our vision, our ability to even see what else is possible. And this leads to a condition that Les Brown calls possibility blindness. I mean, what a phrase, right? Possibility blindness. It means you're so deep in the day-to-day grind, so focused on just getting by, that you literally cannot see any other path. Amazing opportunities could be dancing right in front of your face, but you're blind to them because you've just accepted that this is it. Les Brown uses an even stronger term than stuck. He describes the feeling as being held hostage. And that imagery is so powerful, isn't it? It makes you think of a prisoner, trapped not by bars and walls, but by their very own comfort zone.
14 years. Just let that number sink in. That's over a decade. More than 5,000 days. That's how long Les Brown felt trapped by this possibility blindness, held hostage by the comfort of doing just enough. It's a huge, huge reminder of how much of our lives can just slip away.
And here's the wild part, the paradox of this whole situation. In this prison of comfort, you are both the hostage and you're the one holding the keys to the cell. Realizing that the trap is self-imposed, well, it's kind of terrifying, but it's also incredibly empowering because it means the power to break free is entirely within you. But this is where the whole story flips, because finally breaking out of that trap after 14 long years gave Les Brown this incredibly profound insight. An insight not just about himself, but about every single person he would ever speak to, and that includes you. Thinking back on all those years and the struggle, he boiled his whole experience down to one single fundamental truth. This is it. This is the key that unlocks the cage. This is the absolute core of his message, and he is convinced this applies to every single person, no exceptions. You have greatness within you. Okay, so what does that actually mean? Well, it's not some prize you have to go out and find. It's not something you have to earn or prove you're worthy of. According to Les Brown, greatness is already inside you, right now, this very second. It's just part of who you are, waiting for you to let it out. And once you really get that you have this potential inside you, the whole conversation pivots away from Les Brown's story, and it lands right on yours. See, just recognizing the trap and getting out of it, that's just the first step. That's just the beginning. The real adventure, the exciting part, starts with what you decide to do with that freedom. The question isn't
if you have greatness inside you. The only question that really matters is the one right here. What greatness are you ready to unlock?